So the for loop, and it is also under the category of the pre-test loop. So pre-test में आपके पास क्या होता है? We test the condition before entering the body of the loop. In this for loop, we have the portions. First is your expression 1, second is your expression 2, and third is your expression 3. So start initialization, इसमें हम वेरिएबल को वैल्यू एक्सप्रेशन देते हैं. So we can give the value either by the user, or we can initialize it the value of a variable ourselves. In expression 2 consists of the testing condition. So हम यहाँ पे टेस्ट कंडीशन मेंशन करते हैं, वेरिएबल को एक लिमिट तक मेंशन करते हैं, and we test whether the limit is not exceeded, and if the testing condition is true, then we enter the body of the for loop. And then the third portion or the expression 3 is evaluated after this statement, that is after the execution of the body of the loop. So expression 3 includes either increment or decrement portion. And if you see the expanded flow chart, so the expanded flow chart just shows the sequence. We have expression 1, we have expression 2, and after expression 2 there are statement that needs to be executed, and then we have expression 3. So after expression 3, अगर वेरिएबल की वैल्यू इंक्रीमेंट करनी है, अगर आपको वेरिएबल की वैल्यू डिक्रीमेंट करनी है, then we move to the expression 2 again. So if you can see this flowchart, we are not moving from expression 3 to expression 1. We are moving from expression 3 to expression 2. So expression 1, single time activity. Expression 2, that is the testing condition, is the time is the every time activity. That means it is tested against the value, against the expression, and then we decide whether we want to enter the for loop or not. Okay, so if you see the syntax, how it is followed in C++, we have a keyword for, followed by the expressions I'm writing integer A or integer B with certain let's say this variable A 0 is, then we semicolon, right? Expression 2 is whether variable value should not exceed 100 or should not exceed the limit that is provided by the user. So this is expression 2. Then expression 3 consists of whether I want to increment the value of a variable by 1, or whether I want to increment the value of a variable by 2 or 3. That depends on the applicability of code. So after mentioning the for loop, we mention the statement of this for loop. So it's a single statement and it's not a compound statement. So next we'll see how we can make compound statement or compound for loop. So everything is same. We have expression 1, we have expression 2, we have expression 3. So if you observe this flow, learn, there are multiple actions. So we have action 1, 2, 3, and so on. So since there are multiple actions that has to be repeated, so therefore when we code the following, when we code this compound for loop, how we do this is we mention this curly braces, and within the curly braces whatever is written, it can be multiple amount of statements, it can be multiple statements. So these all actions form the part of the compound for loop, and all these actions are performed as the body of the for loop. So आप expression 1 लिखोगे, just apply a semicolon, expression 2 mention करो in the same line, semicolon, and expression 3, and when you close this simple bracket, you then can perform the set of actions within the compound for loop. So let's code and see how we can perform and how we can work with the for loop, that is the entry control loop.